Excellencies, dear colleagues, dear guests, chers compatriotes, Ugurat Nakaburan, Yetakabarachu Spontanioch, Yetaukachu Championoch, na Yewenefit Championoch, Yetakabarachu Walinioche, Anquan Denamatachu. L'Éthiopien, Yesos Amet, Bezut Ganatochen, Yecheskuna. Yitelko, Maraki Bemahonu, Betayakahut Masarat, Aratenia Ameten, and the Koi Tefetolenian. Ici que vous fust, Feransai, Befekadanian Etena, Makababar Manfest, Ethiopian William, Wedacha Chachanan, le Madagef Teret, Adraganan. Bessenam Memanas, Bezu, Meshachanoch, Selemitayu Befit Kadabarang, Amarikaket, Yeteshale, Amnet Allen. Feransai na Ethiopia, Yegara Terik, Sedelat Show, Wodefit, Gelenunetat Show, le Matenaker, Begarana, Bekelalu, le Messerat, Yetchelanu. Feransai, Becheger Gizek, que Ethiopia gon de Berech. Ethiopia William, Lorasat Show, le Mia Dergut Teret, de Gaf, Madregwan, de Kaletalet. I thank you all to be present to celebrate with us our National Day. On July 14th, we celebrate the revolution. We celebrate, more specifically, the capture of the most infamous prison, La Bastille, where political prisoners or detainees without judgment were sent by decision of the king. We celebrate a deeply rooted aspiration for human rights and democracy, which is also witnessed all around this continent. This aspiration is rooted in the past, but does not belong to the past. Liberty, equality, fraternity, for which the French took the street on July 14th, 1789, is still our national motto. Our strong support to multilateralism stems from these values. Today, these values can only lead us to continue opposing authoritarianism and arbitrary, and to defend and promote our common good. In the context of the unprovoked Russian invasion of Ukraine, I'm specifically referring to the United Nations Charter, the United Declaration of Human Rights, the Constitutive Act of the African Union, and the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. As a founding member of the European Union and the United Nations, France has experienced that multilateralism, based on common principles and aspirations, fosters peace and generates welfare. Our commitment toward the African Union is anchored in the conviction that Africa will incredibly benefit from its political and economic integration. To do so, Africa will have to find its own way, and this way obviously goes through the African Union and its Agenda 2063. As the representative of a country which is deeply and strongly connected to the continent, I am convinced that the words of Kwame Nkrumah 60 years ago are still fully relevant. Africa must unite. Not only because Africa needs it, but also because the world needs a united Africa to contribute addressing global challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, you might wonder why we host today as guest of honor our friend Haile, together with many other Ethiopian champions. In a year from now, and more precisely on the 26th of July 2024, France will host the Olympic Games. In the spirit of excellence, friendship and respect, which are the three key values of Olympism, we have invited some of the Ethiopian champions who have recently shined in different international competitions and should shine again in Paris. They should be part of the 10,500 athletes who will participate to these games. On this occasion, I wish to underline that sports is also a strong component of our democracy. Among the 1.5 million civil society organizations registered in France, 1/3 are sports clubs. They are led by volunteers, elected by their members, and accountable to them. In Ethiopia too, sports is not only a matter for medalists, but also of local initiatives, local communities, and volunteers. This is why I am pleased to present you tonight our neighborhood sport association, Ferencváros Legation Football Club. Ferencváros Legations gathers around sports in order to offer services to the community. They wear tonight their jersey, and I invite you to meet and discuss with them. I wish the best to Ethiopian champions, Ethiopian athletes in Paris, but hope that they will be kind enough to leave a bit of space to French and European athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, I am celebrating tonight for the third time in Ethiopia Bastille Day. But this year the celebration will look more to the usual celebrations in France. Today, in most cities and villages of France, people will dance till late in the night in popular balls, organized most of the time in fire stations. Today, we will not have fireworks or a military parade with the Indian Army, like this morning in Paris, but I hope to see you on the dance floor till late in the night. So this celebration in Addis has been made possible thanks to the support of many sponsors. And I wish to mention the most important of them. The main French investors in Ethiopia, BGI Castel, bought Malt, Canal Plus, and Total Energies. Exporters of French products to Ethiopia, Alpha Raxeb, Diageo, and IDS. Subsidiaries of French companies in Ethiopia, Samanu, Segon Maril, Thales, and Danone. Service providers for the event, Ethiopian Airlines, which transported the champagne you're about to drink, and Simply Black. Also partners with strong links to France, Awash Wine, Elnet, Rockstone, and Tower Engineering. And finally, Eni Hotel, which is about to open an Accor Hotel under the Pullman brand. Chers compatriotes, je suis très heureux de vous accueillir chez vous à la Résidence de France. La relation singulière que nous entretenons avec l'Éthiopie le reste très largement grâce à vous et aux relations humaines qui nous lient aux Éthiopiens. À l'échelle de l'Éthiopie, notre communauté est petite et je souhaite continuer à renforcer ces liens avec l'ambassade et plus encore les liens entre les membres de cette communauté. J'y ai fait référence, la vie associative est une des bases de la vie démocratique française. C'est pourquoi je tiens à remercier ce soir tous ceux qui en son sein font vivre la communauté, facilitent le lien social et organisent la solidarité. Nos associations sont diverses et vivantes. Elles offrent des services, mais aussi et surtout un cadre d'engagement. En Éthiopie comme en France, nos associations ont besoin de volontaires. Je souhaite à toutes et tous un joyeux 14 juillet. Selam Nabaltsagena, le Ethiopia Amenyalu.
Okay, if you still guys have a little bit of patience, I've been charged to entertain you. And first of all, a very warm welcome to our guest, Haile. So, as you know, in 1 year from now, many Ethiopian athletes will compete in Paris. And we wanted, on the occasion of Bastille Day this year, to wish them the best of luck for the season ahead. So please give the warmest of welcomes to the athletes I'm going to call open the podium. Yeshi Kalayu, who is a marathon long distance runner, third in the civil marathon. Mestawet Fikir, who's a 800 and 1500 meters silver medalist. Abeje Ayana, who's a marathon and half marathon runner. who won the 2023 Paris Marathon this year. Haile Mariam Quiros, who's also a marathon runner, second in the Paris Marathon last year, 2 years from now. Yehunin Adane, who's a marathon long distance running, winning in Zurich and Barcelona. Sedat Abeje, who's also a marathon, third in the Dubai Marathon 2020. Jamal Yimmer, who's a 10,000 meters and long distance runner, third in the African Games of 2029. Keno Alemu, who's a cycling road race and trials champion, who finished third in both the African Continental Championship and the road race in 2023. Solomon Barega, the 5,000 and 10,000 runner, gold medalist in the Tokyo Olympics. Mosinet Geremeu, who came second in the London Marathon 4 years from now. Gotitom Gebreselassie, who's a marathon runner as well and won the gold medal in the 2022 World Athletics Championships. Tefera Molla, who also won the gold medal in the 1500 meters in 2018 World Indoor Championship. Tamrat Tola, who's a marathon and won the gold medal in the World Athletic Championships last year. Mukhtar Idris, who's a 5,000 meters and long distance runner, who won the gold medal in 2017 and 2019 World Championships. Last but not least, Yomif, who's broke the world indoor record in 2019 and won the gold medal in the 3,000 meters. So we're all very, very proud to have you all gathered with Haile, of course, as a welcome gift and good luck gift. We provided caps from the Paris Olympics. And if you guys all have a drink, I think it's time for a toast to wish you good luck in your endeavors. Oh yeah, sorry. My bad. So before we proceed with the toast, we will listen to the Ethiopian national anthem, followed by the French national anthem.